Hello everybody and welcome to episode 6 of Sky Adventures. As you can see, this is something completely new and you haven't seen this before because I did a stream last night and we did a bit of building and we now have an amazing, undecorated, only basalt made / a little bit of gold hexagon. I just decided to use a hexagon because I don't think I used it before, but we have this now. And it's kind of a base. I did a little bit of a walkway or something. I don't know if I want to set things down here, if we want to do some like roundy staircases to get to down here to set up things, but I moved the mega torch up here and the dread lamp as well. So we have that going for us. And over here, I hope there isn't too many bats. No, that's step assist. Why do I not have, oh, I don't have night vision because I don't have that on. But there isn't bats, at least not right now. But this is kind of still the same. I cleaned up the other platform that I had there, and we also upgraded some of this. We have the Palladium tier now, which is the tier 4, and also we made a Lunar Array, I think it's called, Lunar Ray Controller. There we go. Which provides power during the night, and this provides power during the day, which is really cool. And we can possibly set up 2 of them on top of the base or on the sides or something, which could be really cool. And over here we have a Void Reminder Controller tier 4 as well. And I have an ender chest here that is linked up to over here, to right here, to this ender chest, which has a conduit extracting the stuff into a little bit of a drawer array, just so we get the ionite that we need. And we can then just take these and craft the structured frame tier 5s. And we need, I believe, 72 of these. If we take this and my assembler, we are going to need, 72 structured frame tier 5 or above. So I'm at 47. So that is going to take a little bit of time. But we'll get there when we get there. And everything else I have just through the transmutation tablet. We're 1.7... I think that's 1,700,000,000 EMC because you can't really see the last numbers, but a lot of EMC. So we can do a lot of things if we wanted to, and also the storage is still at 0%. Like we were not putting anything automatically into here, which I could just be putting these ores and all of that just directly into here, which probably I should just do, but then I don't get the whole blockiness and stuff. We could still set up a drawer array for like iron and stuff, because I have been tossing iron blocks in here and gold and stuff, but possibly I would want to change to applied energistics because it's just better, I think, even though we're going to require probably more discs, but that's fine. So that could be a thing that we do. Possibly do like a drawer. Probably not the drawers or anything because we don't need it that much. So the plan for today is probably do a little bit more base work and set up some other things. I haven't really thought of actually what I want to do today. I haven't thought. I know exactly what I want to do today and I just forgot. I want to get a dimension going, and a dimension of silky jewel blocks, and I know we're trying to do the exact same thing on stone block. So you might see it twice, if that's okay with you, but that's fine. Also, these basalt slabs I have made with this architecture's workbench. It has a really bright thing, but you take this and, for example, put in a block, and then you would be able to make slabs if it's a block that slabs can be made out of, which is really neat. So that is one thing that I used to make these basalt slabs, which is lovely. So yeah, for the thing for dimensions, RF tools, we are gonna need a modular storage, remote storage. No. We're gonna need a dialing device, I believe. So let's get some redstone torches made. Boom. And dialing device. We're gonna need don't know if we're gonna need a destination analyzer, but probably a matter booster. I don't recall that much about how much stuff we need. We need things that are here. Where are you? It's like all of these machines are so looking the same that you just can't really know what is anything. Do we have a builder in here? I think we have a builder in our table. But is there not dimensions in here? Can you not what is it called? It's normally RF tools dimensions, right? But there's the tier storage modules. There might not be dimensions. I don't think there are, actually. So that is actually not a case in here. Okay, we can't really do that. I thought we could. So we're gonna do that in Stoneblock again. Okay, let me look at what we could do for EMC. We could do a cool setup of doing those transfer nodes. Like turning this into a flat transfer node, which has 28 EMC, and this has 48 EMC, and you get 8 of them. So basically you get 224 EMC from 48 EMC, and it's just as fast as you can craft them, basically. So we might try that. We could go the route of getting emerald chickens. We could go ore processing, I guess. You could just like have the void ore miner and process all of this and then just turn it into EMC, like the diamonds and the copper and the emeralds and all that stuff, which could be okay, but I don't think it is okay that much, at least not really in my opinion. So yeah, let me look at some stuff and I'll be back once I have an idea of what to do. I decided to just do a bit of crafting and get this AE part out of the way, except for the singularity, which is a $100 bill and a loot crate, and we can set this up together here. So the singularity, we need the matter condenser, which should be simple enough, and then we need a 64K storage part, not this one, go away, this one, and then we need, do we have like cobble gens? There isn't cobble gens except for the ones from extra utilities. I mean, we could just do, I could just put this probably, I can put this here, right? And put this in here, and this should get energy, right? Directly from the mob farm. So we don't have to do anything. And we need to set up condense into singularities, because you have destroyed items, matter balls, and singularity. So singularity, wonderful. And that's gonna eventually make it. It's not gonna take probably that long, so that'll be set up and we can look at it later and get $100 bills. And I'm gonna keep this energy condenser just as a reminder, so to replace it back down there. Also, since I did a lot of questing over here, I also did questing in between the stream and the last episode, so basically in between episodes. I finished all of this armor, I finished the tinkers here, I finished the jet plates, which was just an insane amount of crafting, and I just wanted to get that done. We can still do the flux magnets, and the draconic sword requires the fusion crafting, and the compound bow requires us to go to the end so we can find elytras, because we need those for the core thingies. But that's it's like it's like $400. This is $500. This is 50, 50, 50, 50. So all of these were going to be really cool to craft and stuff. I did most of the ingots. We're missing the Awakened Draconium and the HOP Graphite, which requires industrial craft machines. So we're going to have to set those up at some point. Finish the food. Almost finished the chickens. We only need to breed a lava chicken and then an experienced chicken to get these two. Then destroyed solutions I showed you before. We need infusion to get a draconium chest. These 5 we can finish, but those are 2 $10 bills, $1 bills. We can get those out of the way. Hold up. Barrel. If we look for barrel, if I can press the right buttons, we need one of these, and we don't have the. Is it called an upgrade? There we go. Some of these, and we can get a barrel hammer. And I believe we needed a barrel painter. So that is one. That is the other. And then we need some packing tape. Packing tape. Don't think I have slime balls. I do. Oh, wonderful. So we can do that one as well and just learn all of these if we need them. And then quantum units. So quantum. We need the quantum storage unit, which is all of these tank bits. So we're just gonna do that, and when I get to the end, we can just learn the quantum storage unit anyway. I don't think I made it before. I think I made the quantum tank for the experience, and it was really glitchy. But quantum, I didn't learn anything at least. But we have now the quantum storage unit. Which was one of the quests here. Nice. And then the quantum tank is what we need else, which is, I think, super simple. Like so. And that is the last one here. Wonderful. So that is a little bit more monies we can toss in our wallet. We are up to $3,607 now, and I still haven't unlocked this extra quest for $1,000. I haven't done this. We get a legendary loot crate, but we can unlock this at some point. So for the mob farms, I've completed a little bit of the wood stuff. We can also craft all of these, which aren't that difficult. So if we do factory, we can just find it. We need the factory controller and factory heart. So the heart... Oh yeah, I would need to do the anvil and drop the stuff on the anvil. Okay, I'm not going to do that as of right now because it's going to take a while. There's a whole lot of things in the tech tree, and I probably did... I have a demonically... I don't have that drum, but I think we can craft one. Drum. But because I have that one down there storing... we need these guys, climb bottles. I have this one storing the experience downstairs. So does that consume? It does not. It's an extra $10. Easy money. Wonderful. These can go and be EMC'd. Wonderful. And then we have like reactor stuff and all that. I did a little bit of magic. It's kind of it's a magic tree, yeah. And to get to the energy collector, we need terrasteel because it requires a terrasteel block in a crafting recipe. So for that, we need to get into Botania, and I don't really want to do that today. We can also do this since we have, if I search for tier 4, we can get the void ore miner and the structure frame. And then I believe we need the resource miner as well. Resource miner tier 3. And can I upgrade this if we do resource tier 4? Nice. Okay. I can also learn this for the future. And then we can do structure frame, $50, $50 in the loot crate, and also $50 in the loot crate. That's really cool. Okay. And from all that questing that I did, I have a bunch of loot crates here. And we can also combine these $50 into $100. Wonderful. So the loot crates, let me grab all of these. We're going to do some stuff here. I'm going to just sort my inventory just so we have it. And that doesn't have EMC. Wonderful. So we have it cleared. We get a poisonous potato, which you don't have. We get 8 red alloy wire, which I believe I had before. We get 8 steel, an empowerer, a disenchanter, a vibrant crystal, and stack upgrades, okay? Which do not have EMC. Epic loot crates next. We get, I just did this. The ME controller, we get 4,000 something fluid things. It's okay. That doesn't have EMC. And then we have a 64K ME fluid storage, so that is nice. We can just toss those there. Again, the same thing. And an ME crafting terminal. I actually haven't made that, so that's cool. And then the 2 legendaries that we have, we get a Wyvern flux capacitor and a medium power, medium voltage solar array. The flux capacitor is nice because we can just lend that. And now we have a flux capacitor, which is really cool. And this is draining a bunch of power from my local network thing. But that's fine. It's going to fill back up really fast because of solar panels. And we can also clean up these machines. I needed to cook up some stuff and grow the seeds for AE in the phytogenic insulator. I have conduits in here. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's done. The things we did, I haven't touched bees at all besides the carpenter, I believe. And that's pretty much it. We can start buying stuff from here if we wanted to, because we could get the quantum battery, which I believe is, I don't know if this is just a battery that can hold, if this is craftable. It isn't. It's just a battery that holds a whole bunch of power, which I don't know why I would want. Then we can get the watering can creative, which we don't need. The fluxomagnet creative, which we don't necessarily need. The quantum storage disk could be cool, but since I want to kind of switch to AE anyway, it's pointless. This flux sponge is going to be cool if we do Thaumcraft. And the true thing I would really want is the creative wireless crafting terminal. Or infinite power. That would be another thing. But then the Tome of Knowledge is your goal. So basically you want to produce money, which there's a cool thing to do with enzyme. You can craft that super simple, kind of simple, with some machines and get 25 bucks each time you turn in one. So if we look at enzyme, you need to put into an incubator. You put some sugar with bacteria from Beatty's Genetics, and you get enzyme. And then to get bacteria, you need the growth medium or wheat with more growth medium. But the growth medium is sugar and bone meal, which are both EMCable. So you put that in another incubator, and you get super cool stuff. So do we have a carpenter here? We do. What if we try and do this today? So let me grab this and a flux point that I just tossed in the storage system, but that's fine. We have infinite amounts of those anyway. Like that. And then we need the sink that I had here and the conduits. Let's grab some of these and some of these as well. We need this one first, I believe. So let me put some water into here. And we needed for the incubator, the enhanced circuit boards, which is redstone and bronze. So let's grab some redstone, 1, 2, and then bronze. Okay, and then we can do boop, 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 and then brop, brop, and then give you some redstone and bronze, and that should do its thing. It makes 2 electron tubes. Okay, so then we need a reinforced casing, which is the sturdy casing, which I should have. Let's grab a stack of those and toss them in here. So then this is just this, and we can just do that, and then reinforced casing. Give me a stack as well. You made 2 circuit boards. We're gonna need more to make the rest of this. And it didn't fit those in here, but we have an incubator now. It doesn't have a EMC, so we need to make just one more. There we go. Nice. So that's the 2 incubators that we need. Then we're gonna need energy condensers. We can do the MK2s, it doesn't matter. And we can grab a crafter, just one of these. Because this is gonna work really cool. If we go over here, and let's do an incubator here. Let's do the crafter here with the 2 energy condensers. And then we're gonna need some sugar and bone meal. They have 10 and 28. And then we can grab, this is 43 million. That's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be for a while. So we're gonna do sugar and give you 1. I gave him 2. That's fine. And then bone meal. We have infinite EMC anyway, so it's fine. And then we take this, and that is automatically going to start making the growth medium, which is really cool from the crafter. Do we have speed upgrades? Speed. We have them in here, I think. And if we select this to normal auto-selected, we can easily search and grab these. That's pretty damn fast. Then we need to give these to the incubator. If we extract, always active, insert. Okay. So it combines liquids. So this requires water to make growth medium. And does it require bacteria to make bacteria? Because then we use the growth medium with wheat to make bacteria, and then bacteria with more of this. Okay, let's do this then. Let's grab this incubator, put it here. Grab this incubator, put it here. And let me grab some more stuff and set it up. I set up a simple basic 3 incubator system with some energy condensers that currently just have 1 like octuple compressed inside. So they're gonna make a bunch of stuff for a while, because that's 1 octuple is like 43 million EMC. So that should last us quite a while at least. And basically what happens is this one makes wheat. The wheat goes in here with the growth medium. Actually, we have to start over here. We make growth medium, which has EMC. We put it in here with some water, and it turns it into liquid growth medium, which goes into here with the wheat, and that turns into bacteria, which then goes into here with sugar, and it uses just like 1 millibucket to make one enzyme. So we could, or a couple millibuckets at least. So we could easily set up, let's say 3 more incubators, or even just like if we do 2 more incubators. Do we have the stuff here? We have 5. Let's grab some more redstone. Let's just do this, and then bronze. We need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then let's grab some redstone. 1, 2, 3, I think should be all that we need. And if we take this out and then do bronze, bronze, and then all of this redstone, we can toss the rest in here. That should make us a bunch of these, which should be cool. So incubators I have here, we can make 2 more. And if I set these 2 up on the side here, if we put one over here, and then the other one over here, we can then just easily give them the right conduits. We're gonna need, I just removed them, but these, nope, these, and these. And we give them power, and then give them fluid access, which is gonna, I think, put water inside of them. I really should set up the water so it's not on the green channel. It shouldn't be. I don't know how water got into those ones. Yeah, when I switched the channels to the other stuff. So basically we're inserting on white, so we can insert on white like so. So that should put in, oh, that's the water. We need to insert on black. There we go. And another insert on black, and then we can just break them and then quickly replace them just to get rid of all of that water inside. And that should start putting in the bacteria as soon as this gets full, I assume. And we could even set the bacteria one to round robin. You're making the bacteria, right? So this can be set to, oh, it is set to round robin. Okay, so bacteria is going into all of them. Wonderful. Then we just need some item conduits over here. And we are extracting or inserting on the white channel for this. So let's do white and white. And that should start making, as soon as this does a round robin, should put sugar in here and sugar in here. And that's making enzyme. Wonderful. And then the enzyme is going in on the blue channel. So we can just say extract always active on blue. Like that. And now we're tripling the production of enzyme. So now if we close this off, and I'm going to make a painting machine and paint some basalt so we can hide the facades. If we grab this, and then we need to grab our 10 $100. So let's do 10 of these, and then do boom, boom, legendary loot crate. Let's pop that to see what we get. It's 2 more demon metal chickens. I don't know why that's a legendary reward. I don't know why you need demon metal, but if we do this, you would need a clicking script to do all of the clicking for you. Because I don't know if you can, or how this, oh, that's just says 1 unclaimed reward. But basically I could spend 10 years here clicking. So you could possibly get a clicking script, and basically that's kind of infinite money because you just get $20, $5, and $10. So if we do this and this, and then do this and get another $20, another one of these. Oh, we just made $300, and I haven't even turned all of these in. So yeah, that's basically infinite money for the $25. And you could go like what this one makes the most, but that's, I think, the most difficult one. But you could go, which one makes the UU matter? I don't know how fast you make the UU matter. I think it's really slow to get $100 per UU matter. But if you leave that running for just ever, or set up a system for that, could be cool. But the empowered ones are probably the worst, or the green colored combs, or the overclockers. Like this is $25, so that's decent. But yeah, it's money. So we can just either set up a clicking script to turn this in, or do something else and just turn it in when we need some money. But basically, we could get this today if I would just sit here and turn in money. I would need to, for $20,000, I would need to divide it by 25 and do some math. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Before we end the episode off, I want to show you that I have upgraded the environmental tech stuff to the tier 5 now. We have the Voidor Miner Controller tier 5 with the entire setup, and I have 2 accuracy modifiers and 2 speed modifiers on all 4 sides, so we get stuff a little bit faster and slightly more accurate. I just don't have all accuracy modifiers. I think that's faster. I'm not sure, but it's keeping up with the ender chest and it can filter out stuff. We also have the next tier solar cell and also the next tier lunar cell. And I don't know how much this makes, but this currently makes 475,772 RF a tick. So that's insane. It's like 500,000, which is really cool. And we can shortly go to the next tier because we are getting quite a bit of this chironite thing. No, this is the Aethium. Chironite was that one. And the Ionite as well. And the Ionite is only for this tier, but I think we're going to need to make a bit more structure frames for the next tier because I believe the Voidor Miner is a little bit larger in the last tier. But that is really cool and it's working fine. And as we go and build the base, we're going to move these things over to the top of it. And I don't know if I can fit, well, I probably can fit both of the solar panels on like this side and that side, and then fit them in the ceiling kind of. That could be really cool. Because I think we're going to do the whole gold border, possibly. We have gold here. Possibly either just like this, so it adds a bit more depth on this side. So if we do this, and then we would need something on the top, but we could increase it by 1 block. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how I want it and how it's gonna go. But I think I'm gonna do building it either in between episodes or on stream or something. But yeah, with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. And if you did, make sure to hit the like button, consider subscribing to see new videos. Also, support me on Patreon if you want to play with me on this server. And also, I want to mention that this server is hosted by CubedHost. Link in the description for 25% off. I think currently they have a code for more percentage off, but after that ends, the 25% off will be your best choice, kind of. But yeah, thank you again, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.